Now on Good Morning Northwest, a former Idaho State trooper on trial, accused of killing his wife, why the prosecution says he did it and why the defense says he did not.
Record high temps bound again today, and we're going to see those again tomorrow. But we do see some big changes. I'll talk about those coming up.
And the basketball buzz cranking up. March Madness kicks off later this week, and this morning we know when and where local teams are playing and which teams are playing in Spokane for the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Monday, March 18th. Still can't get over how amazing that weekend was. Picture perfect. Let's get over to Mark Peterson for a look at what we can expect for this week.
Well, some starts there on the cool side near freezing into Coeur d'Alene, 33 degrees. We do have some areas of fog into the central panhandle. 43 for Spokane. An absolutely beautiful start. We'll see today with the 4 things you need to know. Record warmth again today. Going to be sunny today and for tomorrow, but we're going to see some late week showers coming in and then a wet and cool, if not cold, weekend, certainly by the comparisons of today. 9 Mile, you're at 35 degrees, 38 into Cheney. We have temperatures in the upper 30s, Spokane Valley to Liberty Lake. A little cooler over into North Idaho with 33 in Hayden, 35. Though into Post Falls, not too shabby. We look at our day today, and we are going to see sunshine. We are going to see temperatures warming up beautifully. By noon, 61 degrees. Again, 49 is a normal average, 30-year average for us. We're going to see that climb up to 70, and that will set a new record for this date. We normally don't hit 70 until about a month from now.
Mark, thank you very much. Today, the trial continues for the North Idaho man accused of killing his wife. Daniel Howard is a former Idaho State police trooper. Kootenai County prosecutor says that Howard killed Kendi Howard in 2021, saying the motive stemmed from Kendi wanting a divorce and claiming he killed her so she would not get half of their $2 million in assets the couple shared. The state also claims Kendi died from asphyxiation and not from a gunshot wound to the head. They say Howard staged her death as a suicide, while Howard's defense argues there's no evidence showing he pulled the trigger. 4 News Now will be in the courtroom today. We'll be sure to bring you developments on KXLY.com.
We now know the name of the second driver accused in a deadly hit and run that killed a woman in Spokane last week, or a Spokane woman rather, last week. So police say Monty Curtis hit Casey Jr. with his car early Wednesday morning on Highway 2 near Airway Heights. Curtis made his first court appearance Friday afternoon. According to court documents, Curtis drove to a restaurant parking lot after hitting Jr., then found his way back to his house in Spokane Valley. Police say he didn't call for help. They charged a second driver, Melissa Jolly, with vehicular homicide, saying she was also driving drunk with a suspended license. A commissioner set Curtis's bail at $25,000. Well, this morning, former President Donald Trump's campaign is working to clarify his use of the word bloodbath when describing what would happen if he's not elected. ABC's Perry Russom is in Washington with the story.
Fallout from former President Trump using the word bloodbath when describing what would happen to the auto industry if he's not elected.
We're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars if I get elected. Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it.
Trump making the comments at a rally in Ohio on Saturday.
We just have to win this election because he's even predicting a bloodbath. What does that mean? He's going to exact a bloodbath?
A senior advisor for Trump's campaign team says he was only talking about economics, writing, Joe Biden's insane EV mandate will slaughter the American auto industry.
It is incredibly important that be accurately portrayed.
President Biden's campaign team slamming Trump.
What I heard was a continuation of the same rhetoric, the same endorsement of political violence that we've seen from Donald Trump for years.
Mike Pence, who is not endorsing Trump for president, defending his former boss.
The president was clearly talking about the impact of imports devastating the American automotive industry.
Trump's bloodbath comment coming in the same speech where he said this about migrants.
If you call them people, I don't know if you call them people. In some cases, they're not people, in my opinion.
Some Republicans on Capitol Hill questioning Trump's choice of words.
The general tone of the speech is why many Americans continue to wonder, should President Trump be president?
Trump on Fox yesterday.
If you don't use certain rhetoric, if you don't use certain words that maybe are not very nice words, nothing will happen.
Also in that speech in Ohio, Trump asked the crowd to stand and pay tribute to those who attacked the Capitol on January 6th. Trump has promised, if he wins, to free those who were convicted for the attack. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
The grills and fryers are up and running again at the Junkyard on East Trent Avenue in Spokane Valley. After the location's previous restaurant, Drunky's Junkyard Barbecue, announced it was selling, the Spokane Valley restaurant reopened its doors under a new name and management. We stopped by and spoke with the new owners, who say they are looking to make a change in the way families eat.
We can't operate any type of business without our patrons, and our patrons are our community. I don't look at them as a paycheck. I look at them as people that want to enjoy and invest in the experience, and that's what we want to offer. So, you know, it's a place that you can come here and a family of 4 can eat for under $50.
Crystal Winslow told us she found her love in restaurants as a young teenager working in her local cafe. She emphasized the importance of making an establishment all people can enjoy and afford. Also unique to the restaurant, its mission of investing locally. She says all meat and most beers are sourced from local vendors.
And now I'm hungry.
Me too. It is time to fill out those brackets. 4 local teams are dancing this year. March Madness is officially almost here.
The NCAA tournament is returning to the Lilac City. Spokane Arena is hosting the first and second round of the tournament, welcoming teams from all over the map. And here's a look at that bracket. St. Mary's is taking on Grand Canyon University. We're also seeing the Alabama Crimson Tide roll into town to battle Charleston. San Diego State is also coming to Spokane, playing the Blazers from UAB, and Auburn is set to clash with Yale. That's 2 SEC schools, Auburn and Alabama, coming to Spokane.
Lots of people gathered at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena celebrating Selection Sunday and those who made this possible in Spokane after an 8-year hiatus. Not only will this be a huge week-long event, those who ensure things run smoothly say it, of course, will boost our local economy.
Taylor Swift tour was a really good enlightenment for people, because every city was talking about when Taylor Swift comes to your town, it's millions of dollars into your economy. Same with us all year, every weekend, every weekday that we have something here, people from out of town, and even people from in town. Somebody's going to come downtown, spend some money down here. So it is really, yeah, if you can be patient with the traffic and just understand that it's actually doing greater goods for our community. And
our sports director, Julian Minenson, will have a full breakdown of the matchups coming up in morning sports in just a bit.
Going to be a fun March, that's for sure.
So great. So exciting to have it all here. It is now 6 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Speaking of exciting, today's temperatures, hopefully.
Oh, I thought you meant school, and I go like, no, Monday's
Maybe
school.
For some people.
For some, there is.
Come on.
But forecast going to be nice. It's going to be nearing 50 degrees as they walk through the doors of school. That's not going to be too bad. We're going to have a full check of the forecast with those record highs we're expecting coming up.
A historic spot that Spokane locals know and love has been revamped. We're taking you inside the Garland Theater coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And Russia's presidential elections, you will not be shocked to know who won or by how much. Coming up, how much longer Vladimir Putin will lead his country.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
Hey, Lainey, when is the baby coming?
Very, very soon.
Dad, what about yours?
You're gonna... Yeah, okay, well...
I'm worried about the draft. We got some bad zone control, and I'm concerned we're not bringing the heat. Look at this, crossover's off. We've got a weak dribble. We need a solid block, just not enough pressure. What do you think?
I think I'm doing just fine.
What?
If the Gonzaga Bulldogs win the 2024 National Championship, Bill's Heating will refund up to $6,000 of qualifying equipment purchased before April 8th. See website for official rules.
Man, I can take real good care of you. See? Works perfectly for you, right?
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
The 4 News Now team is back together. I'm Derek Dice. My co-anchor, Kirsten O'Connor, has been at home with her new baby boy, Noah. Now she's ready to get back to work telling the stories that matter to you. Join us both weekdays on 4 News Now at 5 and 6.
Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic is locally owned and operated and has been providing personalized, comfortable, and satisfying care to our clients for over 30 years. Our licensed denturists are trained in the latest techniques in the construction, development, and preparatory work of a denture. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, we do it all. Every denture is made to look as close as possible to your natural teeth. With our knowledge and friendly staff, competitive costs, and quality of service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
Slam dunk a deal on 170 new Kias at George Guy Kia. You can't afford to miss this sales event. Score the winning deal with the new 2024 EV6 Wind all-wheel drive for only $335 a month. New 2024 Forte LXS only $199 a month.
Now that's a slam dunk.
Come visit the George Guy team today in Liberty Lake off I-90 or online anytime at SpokaneKia.com.
PB&J?
PB before we go.
P before we go.
P before we go.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
At 6:10, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A Pennsylvania man is in custody. Police say he went on a crime spree Saturday and killed multiple people.
According to police, Andre Gordon killed 3 family members, including his 13-year-old sister, at 2 different homes in Pennsylvania before stealing a car and fleeing to New Jersey. Gordon was eventually arrested after an hours-long search.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has secured a 5th term in office. Minutes after polls closed Sunday, the head of the Russian Central Election Commission said Putin was in the lead with 87.9% of the vote, with 24.4% of the count in. The result means Putin will rule until at least 2030, when he will be 77. He was first elected in 1999.
The rollout is underway for Opill, the first over-the-counter birth control pill approved in the U.S. Online sales are set to begin this morning. That's according to the drug maker Perrigo. So far, the drug will be available at opill.com and on Amazon.
Your 10-second takeaway on this Monday morning. It's cool, not cold. A layer or two, yeah, you're going to need it, but not this afternoon. Going to be sunny and very warm with a high of 70 degrees. That'll be a new record high.
And it'll feel so good while you're out there. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:11.
Spokane made history over the weekend with its professional men's soccer team playing its first home game to a sold-out crowd and finishing with a win. Coming up in a few minutes, a look back at the game and a look ahead to what's next for Spokane Velocity.
And our Allison Martinez is live this morning showing us the newest updates to the historic Garland Theater. We'll be right back to check in with her after this break.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Just try believing all this power in your frequency. All these doubts may have you shaking, but what's learned was never needless. Just breathe.
Born in Roma fragrances and the new Born in Roma green extravaganza, Valentino.
At Jewelry Design Center, we want to be your jeweler for life.
We're the largest independent diamond supplier in the Northwest, bringing you the best quality, the best care, the best diamonds at the best and lowest price first. Experience unrivaled expertise at any one of our locations.
We're a family business with one goal, to be your jeweler for life. Jewelry Design Center since 1977.
It's Click It RV's huge open house show and sale going on now with top manufacturers like Forest River, Winnebago, Thor, Jayco, StarCraft, and more. With super low interest rates, 0 down, and no payments till July. Enter to win $30,000 in cash or a new 2023 StarCraft trailer. There's huge savings on motorhomes, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. So beat the spring rush and don't miss this huge open house sale at Click It RV. 1 mile past the Y on the Newport Highway.
Lucky you. Ironstone Furniture and Fire has everything you need to furnish your home, including custom-made and one-of-a-kind furniture. Now on sale. Visit our family-owned furniture store today. Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
Hi, I'm Robert Sacre. You may know me from my basketball career.
Down to 3.
But what you don't know is I'm a father of 4, and life can get pretty chaotic. So that's why I'm getting a vasectomy at North Idaho Urology, so I can finally sit back and enjoy the madness.
Vasectomy season is back. Schedule today at North Idaho Urology.
4 News Now is brought to you by Northeast Youth Center.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's now 6:15. A historic Spokane spot revamped and opened under new ownership.
The Garland Theater has been open and welcoming in audiences after months of renovations. Viewers can expect to see some Hollywood classics as well as some current box office hits. And our Allison Martinez is live at the Garland this morning to show us this new and improved space. Good morning, Allison.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. As soon as you walk into the Garland Theater, there are tons of treasures for you to enjoy. Now, I'm joined by Tyler, who's one of the owners here. Now, one of the amazing things with this new era of the theater is you guys are keeping the prices very low. And one way you're doing that is through a membership program. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we started a movie club every Sunday. Movies will be basically free. It's $5 for 2024. Wow. We're going to show new movies, old movies, cult classics, anything we feel will be fun to watch as a group.
Definitely. And you said this is every Sunday?
Every Sunday. 3 movies on Sunday for free.
Wow, amazing. And this weekend in particular, you've got that deal going on, but you also have a very special showing as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we've been showcasing Spokane movies all month. This weekend will be Dreamin' Wild. Friday 7:30, Saturday at 7:30. So yeah, get your tickets soon. We don't want them to sell out on you.
Yeah, definitely. And you said we're focusing in on Spokane affiliated movies. Do we have any more movies in store to look forward to in the coming week?
Anyone But You will be showing, and then at the end of the month, I think we've settled on Dante's Peak, which is filmed in the area.
Yeah, very cool. Lots of ties to Spokane through the movie industry. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll have all the information on how you can get tickets and sign up for the membership program on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you guys in studio.
Dante's Peak. Just watched that one.
I want to see that Dreamin' Wild. I'm excited. Yeah, I was actually looking at showtime, 7:30 on Saturday.
So fun.
Yeah. Okay, your live look this morning. A beautiful, beautiful weekend. A beautiful day today.
So have you noticed that maybe your windshield needs cleaned inside and out with the sun shining?
It's rough.
Down?
Yeah, it does.
I noticed it yesterday. I go like, oh, I got to get some Windex. All right. Good morning, everybody. So we don't have any fog here. Get a little bit into North Idaho, some of the protected valleys. 43 at the airport, 40 at Fairchild, 31 Deer Park, Cheney 37 degrees. We also have 37 into Coeur d'Alene. So we got some cool starts, but not cold. 70 will be our high today. That'll be a new record high. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. We're not going to see much there. Tonight, still, winds are going to be light. It's going to be very mild, 43 degrees. Dare I say you could have a window open a little bit. Yeah, very mild temperatures. Great for, stargazing. So here's the setup. Today, we're going to likely set a new record. We did yesterday. We tied one at 70. 70 today. The old record goes back into the 40s at 68. Tomorrow, we'll match that with record heat of 68 degrees. And then Wednesday, we see the cooler temperatures coming in. So where the current record is 70, we're forecasting a high of around 60 degrees. We look at the forecast radar, or what we have for a live radar and satellite. We don't see a lot of cloud cover. We don't see any rain. And when we look at the forecast radar, we're going to see a few variable clouds coming across. Most of them are going to be thin and light. We're going to see tomorrow evening that chance of increased showers along the Canadian line. And then coming in on Wednesday, we're going to see that start to fill in on the mountains. We're going to see energy coming in from the southwest, also from the north with the cooler air. And that's where we see that really increased chance of shower activity for us as we get into Thursday and Friday. 70 today, Ritzville 70, 74 Grand Coulee, Omak 75, 74 into the Tri-Cities. Beautiful. Planning forecast, planning on temperatures to still be above average for the entire week. We're going to have temperatures of 53 on Friday, but increased chances of rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday morning 31 with a pretty good chance of rain. Could be rain, snow mix. All right, it's 6:19. It is Monday. It's time for our Pet of the Week.
Cute puppy or well-trained dog? If you cannot decide which one would be the right fit for your family, you've come to the right place. At Companions Animal Center, you'll find both. Vinny is a 5-year-old Shepherd mix who loves to follow commands, and Joe is a 4-month-old Retriever mix. There are so many puppies available for adoption these days, and more in foster care, and many adult dogs who would love to call your home theirs. Stop by and visit all the animals during our open house on Saturday, April 6th. Or stop by any Tuesday through Sunday to find your next best friend.
Sitting here, just reminding myself, I have a dog at home. I have a dog at home.
Don't need a couple more.
No, maybe.
It's now 6:20.
Well, we are just days away from the madness, and this year, 4 local teams will compete for a chance to cut down the nets and hoist the NCAA National Championship trophy. Stick around, and we'll tell you much more. That's coming up next in Morning Sports.
Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Monday. We will be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
What's the score again?
It's hippopotama to huh. So, one more letter and Anton rides shotgun.
Let's be real. Do we even know how to spell hippopotamus?
Hold on.
H-I-P-P-O. Yeah, thanks, Professor. Hey, chill out, man. I'm getting a ruling here.
Play daily to win a brand new Mercedes-Benz, only at Northern Quest.
The spring rush is on to get those home remodel projects going this week at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
Upgrade your flooring with over 60 different styles and colors of vinyl plank, hardwood, or vinyl tile flooring. And if you're looking for decking, nobody has a better quality selection at Early Bird Spring Savings than the hometown pros at Windsor.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
When I was 18, I really wanted to go to college and I wanted to study art, but I didn't know how to go about it. Being undocumented for most of my life, I wasn't able to apply for FAFSA or any financial aid, so I took out some private loans. I kept paying and paying and paying and paying, but they just wouldn't go down. BCU helped me get back on my feet. I took out a credit card with them. It allowed me to rebuild my credit. I just always assumed that the default was like, well, banks always take advantage of you. Being in a credit union has proved to me that, no, there is an alternative.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. It's the best time of year. Time to fill out those brackets. 4 local teams are going dancing this year as March Madness is officially here. Washington State, pretty good place to start. The Cougars earned a 7 seed in the NCAA tournament. They will face off against Drake University on Thursday in Omaha, Nebraska. It's WSU's first March Madness appearance in 16 years. You have to go all the way back to 2008. That's when I was trying out for my high school basketball team. So safe to say it's been a while. Drake won the Missouri Valley Conference, though. It's sure to be an exciting matchup on Thursday. Then we have, of course, the Gonzaga Bulldogs. They snuck into the 5th seed of the field, surprising to many people, including the players. They have number 12 seed McNeese State in Salt Lake City on Thursday. And it's been a strange year for the Zags, who dropped out of the top 25 at one point this year. But a second-half resurgence fueled them to the tournament, beating Kentucky and St. Mary's along the way. So that game against McNeese State, once again, Thursday in Salt Lake City. You can see the excitement. That was the moment the Gonzaga women clinched home court advantage to kick off their postseason run. They earned the most impressive seeding out of any local team. They earned a number 4 seed, which means they get home court advantage for the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. The Zags will welcome in the 13th seeded UC Irvine Anteaters. Gonzaga is 14-0 at home this season, so safe to say there will be a home court advantage at the Kennel, and it might even be an understatement with all the fans that are going to be there in Spokane. Now, Eastern Washington women have officially punched their ticket to the big dance. The Big Sky champions earned the 14th seed in the NCAA women's tournament, their first March Madness appearance since 1987. Their postseason begins in Corvallis, Oregon, where they'll take on 3rd-seeded Oregon State. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Sure to be exciting month here. Thanks, Julian. Well, it wasn't just a big weekend for basketball. Spokane Velocity, the soccer team, played their first home game in franchise history on Saturday, hosting the Richmond Kickers at One Spokane Stadium. And if there were any jitters early in this one, the Velocity definitely shook them off, scoring the first professional goal in One Spokane Stadium history. And just 3 minutes into that game there, and just a few minutes later, a second goal off of a penalty kick. Definitely a fun game to be out there. You could not ask for a better start. The crowd was absolutely electric. There's that second goal there right off of his head. Now, in the end, Velocity did hang on for a 2-1 victory with the first win of franchise history in front of a capacity crowd. Their next game is this upcoming Saturday back at One Spokane Stadium against the Northern Colorado Hailstorm. And we were both at that game yesterday.
So fun.
Or on Saturday, rather. So fun.
Oh, my gosh. The crowd was great. The weather it was just perfect. Couldn't have asked for it better.
10 out of 10 day. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:26.
These warm temps have us itching to get outside, maybe on a nice hike. But for some women, trail safety is a real concern. The new app hoping to help women here in the Inland Northwest take back the trail.
Plus, heads up air fryer users, more than 250,000 of them have been recalled. Which ones have been impacted? We'll let you know coming up in just a bit here on Good Morning Northwest. And before we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, could the secret to saving big at chain restaurants be a subscription? Applebee's launching a new dining subscription, the Applebee's Date Night Pass.
We kind of felt like we had won the Applebee's lottery.
Emily Brooks and her husband had given up date night to save money, but snagging the coveted Applebee's deal put dinner out back on the table and in budget.
It's made it a little bit more accessible.
When the restaurant runs promotions that feel like the consumer is being taken care of in a little ways, the consumer is more likely to continue to come back to that restaurant.
So is subscribing to a restaurant a smart way to save, or is putting another financial commitment on your plate a mistake? We'll have the expert pros and cons coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch, because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now playbook at KXLY.com.
Anything else?
Yeah, can I get some napkins?
Sure. That'll be $1.
For a napkin?
Ridiculous, right? You know what else doesn't make sense? Some people are still paying for their checking accounts. Some places it's $12 a month. At P1FCU, we believe some things should just be free. Open your Ascend checking with tons of great benefits at p1fcu.org/free.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the Culinary Collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
The 4 News Now team is back together. I'm Derek Dice. My co-anchor, Kirsten O'Connor, has been at home with her new baby boy, Noah. Now she's ready to get back to work telling the stories that matter to you. Join us both weekdays on 4 News Now at 5 and 6.
Hi, welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming to Coeur d'Alene Honda for years, and they always treat me just like family here.
Our customers love how easy it is to do business with us.
We have Hondas that fit everyone's budget.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
All new Hondas and select pre-owned come with our nationwide lifetime warranty.
Plus, all new Hondas come with 2 years free maintenance.
Which Honda would you prefer? Coeur d'Alene Honda with the lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you, or the other guys?
Don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour with the 4 News Now Story Tracker, following the stories people are reading about this morning. Idaho lawmakers are expected to vote this week on a bill that would ban the use of any public funds, including Medicaid, to pay for gender-affirming care. The legislation already passed the House and only needs to clear the majority Republican Senate before going to Governor Brad Little's desk, where it will likely be signed into law.
Senator Bernie Sanders has introduced a 32-hour work week bill in the U.S. with no loss of pay. Sanders says his bill to establish a 4-day work week is not a radical idea and would lead to a better quality of life for millions of Americans. For the bill to reach President Biden's desk, it would need to garner majority support in the House and approval in the Senate.
Well, it's not too late to win the massive Mega Millions jackpot. There was no big winner on Friday, and it was the 28th consecutive drawing with no ticket matching all the numbers. Now that estimated jackpot raises to $875 million. The next Mega Millions drawing is coming up tomorrow. It would sure be nice.
Oh, boy.
Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It's Monday, March 18th. We want to get you on over to Mark with our first alert forecast. Wow, did we have a great weekend.
Had a great weekend. We got a really good morning underway. No clouds to be seen. Beautiful blue sky. We're about 25 minutes from the official sunrise. And we're sitting at 43 degrees. Winds are light, less than 10 miles an hour. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here's a look at the 4 things you need to know. Record warmth today. So if you liked yesterday, you're going to love today. Sunny today and for tomorrow, but we are going to see increased clouds towards the end of the week with late week showers. And then the weekend is going to be wet and it's going to get colder. We're going to see the potential for snow in lower elevations. We'll get to that. We'll cover it. All right. So currently we're sitting at temperatures into the upper 30s downtown all the way into Spokane Valley, 38 Liberty Lake and Coeur d'Alene. Spirit Lake, you're at 28 degrees. Deer Park, you're at 31. Our forecast today calling for a high today of 70 with sunny conditions. And again, winds are going to be light.
Mark, thanks. Today we're hoping to learn more about a fire in Colville and a home on Friday, killing one toddler. When the Colville Fire Department responded to the call, someone told them a small child might be trapped inside of the home near North Elm Street and 2nd Avenue. Crews arrived to see that housing unit fully engulfed in flames. Eventually, crews were able to get inside of the house where they found the child dead. Fire officials have not provided any more information as to what caused this, but we'll update you as soon as we learn more.
In news around the nation, new details about a deadly shooting amid a weekend of celebrations along the Florida coast. 3 people were shot, 1 did not survive. Police in Jacksonville Beach say gunfire erupted on St. Patrick's Day in the city's beachfront bar district out in the open, killing 1 person, leaving 2 others in critical condition. Videos show people running on the beach for cover as shots ring out in the distance. Police do not yet know what led up to the shooting, but investigators overnight say they believe there were multiple gunmen on the run. Police have not released any information about the victims, but law enforcement is promising another update this morning.
In news around the world this morning, the U.S. is voicing concerns over civilian safety in Gaza, with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu doubling down yesterday on his vow to invade Rafah. He promises to evacuate the more than 1 million civilians there, but U.S. officials are skeptical. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden is reiterating his call for a ceasefire and ultimately a 2-state solution. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer calls Netanyahu an obstacle to such peace, drawing a rebuke from the Prime Minister yesterday.
We have a consumer alert for you. Best Buy has recalled more than 250,000 Insignia air fryers due to fire, burn, and laceration hazards. No injuries have been reported, but the company has received 24 reports of the air fryer handles overheating and the glass door shattering. There have been 6 reports of the air fryers catching fire. The air fryers were sold at Best Buys in the U.S. and Canada, online or through third-party sellers from November 2021 through November of last year. If you have one of these, Best Buy says stop using it immediately, and you can register for a refund or store credit by going to Best Buy's website.
Well, now the sun is out for the next few days here and the sunshine is out a bit longer. It seems like the perfect time to head outside and hit one of the area's beautiful trails. But in some cases, they can turn dangerous in an instant. A team of Spokane women created a new app to make these trails safer for everyone. It's called Peachy. It's set to fully launch in June. It'll be a review site for women who use it for hiking spots throughout the inland Northwest, ensuring their safety. Women can review things like how lit the parking lot is and how many people use a specific hiking trail.
70% of women that travel alone or adventure alone report that personal safety is their main concern. So in order for me to feel safe, what I like to do is get really prepared.
In April, Peachy is hosting a Take Back the Trail event where people are invited to walk the entirety of the Centennial Trail. That's all 40 miles. And you can find the Peachy app for free on your phone's app store once it launches in a couple months.
Starting today, the eastbound off-ramp at exit 15 on I-90 in Coeur d'Alene will be closed for tree removal. According to the Idaho Transportation Department, exit 15 will close daily from 6 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon through Thursday. Drivers can access downtown by exiting the freeway at exit 14 and taking 15th Street south to Sherman. The next available off-ramp for drivers is exit 17 at Mullen Trail Road. Signs are in place throughout the area to alert you to those closures. Or that closure, I should say, just one. It is now 6:36.
And let's check back in with Mark Peterson there. Mark, I'm loving this graphic behind you.
Again, April 18th on average is the first day we hit 70. Well, we did it yesterday, you know, a month early.
We're early, ahead of the trend.
And we're going to see it again today. So the 70s are going to be with us today, maybe tomorrow in many areas. Your full check of the forecast coming up.
And the company behind Facebook and Instagram under investigation this morning. People are saying it has allowed drugs to be sold on its platforms. After the break, how the company is responding to those claims.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Kylie and I know there's a lot of great choices for new and pre-owned cars in North Idaho.
And we want Parker Subaru to be your first choice. Not only do we have a great selection of Subarus, we have an award-winning service center, now open 7 days a week.
Because we are committed to keeping you satisfied long after the purchase.
Visit us online at parkersubaru.com or stop by and visit us at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event now through April 1st at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Start living your life to the fullest by living simply in a tiny home from Portable Cedar Cabins. Less is truly more with all the amenities and comforts of a traditional home with a much smaller footprint. Each home is custom built and ready for you to move in and start enjoying the little things in life, including financial freedom. Homes from Portable Cedar Cabins are about half the price of the competition and about a quarter of the cost of a traditional home. Contact Portable Cedar Cabins today. Your worry-free tiny home is waiting for you just north of Spirit Lake, Idaho on Highway 41.
This is a great opportunity to recognize the people who are behind the scenes doing the work.
STCU's Volunteers Count showcases people who volunteer.
There's just so many people that need so much help.
This grant that we just received is going to be such a blessing.
This is quite an honor. It will help so many people.
Tell us about a volunteer who inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate today.
Thanks to STCU and News 4 for doing this. It's amazing.
When Fred's advertises it, we've got it. Fred's warehouses are loaded with inventory. When your fridge stops working, you need a new one, and you need it now. Fred's has them in stock. The box stores never have this much inventory on hand. You can wait weeks for delivery. At Fred's, get your new appliance the next day. Fred's always has the guaranteed lowest price and shows you competitors' prices on our price tags. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Hi, I'm Robert Sacre. You may know me from my basketball career. But what you don't know is I'm a father of 4, and life can get pretty chaotic. So that's why I'm getting a vasectomy at North Idaho Urology, so I can finally sit back and enjoy the madness.
Vasectomy season is back. Scheduled today in North Idaho Urology.
Welcome back. It's just before 6:40. This morning, tech giant Meta is reportedly under investigation for alleged sales of illicit drugs on its platforms, which includes Facebook and Instagram. The Wall Street Journal reporting that federal prosecutors have issued subpoenas as part of a criminal grand jury probe. ABC's M. Nguyen shares how the company is responding.
Federal authorities investigating tech giant Meta over concerns it's benefiting from the sale of illicit drugs, first reported by the Wall Street Journal. Prosecutors in Virginia reportedly issued subpoenas as part of a criminal grand jury probe into the parent company of Facebook and Instagram. ABC News confirming a subpoena was also sent to the Alliance to Counter Online Crime, seeking their research and records on violative drug content on Meta's platforms and/or the illicit sale of drugs via Meta's platforms. Meta defending its efforts against bad actors online, saying in a statement to ABC News, the sale of illicit drugs is against our policies, and we work to find and remove this content from our services. The Department of Justice has declined to comment. Facebook in the news again, just weeks after senators on Capitol Hill demanded social media executives do more to protect children online.
There's both great things that people can do, and there are harms that we need to work to.
Remarkably, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg turning to parents in the room who said their children took their own lives because of abuse on social media, offering a rare public apology.
I'm sorry.
Meta also telling ABC News that government policies on online prescriptions were relaxed during the beginning of the pandemic and may have contributed to the problem. It's also worth noting these federal probes don't always end in formal charges. M. Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
Well, good Monday morning, everybody. Your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be a cool start, but not cold. We are going to see the need maybe for light layers, certainly up north. It's going to be sunny and warm today with a high of 70 degrees.
Exciting news here. 4 News Now as Kirsten O'Connor returns tonight. She has been enjoying her newborn baby, been on maternity leave for the past few months. She'll be back at 5 and 6 for a while. So there you go.
Noah, the cutest baby.
The cutest, not even kidding you. That is a precious child. It is now 6:42.
Nostalgia has returned to the Garland District with the reopening of the Garland Theater. Allison Martinez is live there this morning with an inside look.
Better sound, a bigger screen, it can all be expected when you come by the Garland Theater. We're giving you a sneak peek coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Keep living. We'll keep repairing. New Dove Bond Strength with Peptide Complex. Helps reverse the signs of 3 years of damage. What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day.
Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser does more than clean. It actually protects skin by keeping it hydrated, so you're always ready for the unexpected. Cetaphil, we do skin, you do you.
Empire Today is the best place to get new flooring, so of course we have copycats, but they can't beat us on quality, service, speed, or price. So they advertise low-quality products like this, which we won't carry. Empire Today offers shop-at-home convenience, professional installation, and great pricing with no negotiations. But we won't promise the lowest prices, because anyone who does is selling you this. So schedule a free in-home estimate now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Slam dunk a deal on 170 new Kias at George Guy Kia. You can't afford to miss this sales event. Score the winning deal with the new 2024 EV6 Wind all-wheel drive for only $335 a month. New 2024 Forte LXS only $199 a month.
Now that's a slam dunk.
Come visit the George Guy team today in Liberty Lake off I-90 or online anytime at SpokaneKia.com.
Wow. Honeymoon phase over already, huh?
You know, these things normally take a while to figure out, and these
Let's just settle this whole ordeal right now.
We get you compensated fairly and only get paid after you win.
With Craig Swap and Associates, it's always one call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
More call?
Want free college or career training? It's possible.
Four News Now is brought to you by Perfection Tire.
Welcome back. It's just before 6:45. Spokane's historic Northside Movie Theater is open and thriving.
The theater closed for several months as new owners updated the screen, sound, and the lobby. Now audiences can celebrate the theater's new era by watching old classics and some brand new films. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live at the Garland showing us what this new chapter holds.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. There's nothing better than going out to watch a movie and laughing, screaming, maybe even crying with the people next to you. Now I'm joined by Tyler, who is one of the new co-owners of the Garland Theater. We're in the theater right now. Tell me about the updates that have been done to enhance the viewing experience.
Sure. So we opened the movie screen as wide as it can go. We redid the sound system. We turned every light in here to red. We added posters on the walls. Just trying to give an overall feel of really embodying the movie that you're about to see.
Yeah, definitely. You know, such an amazing venue in here. Now, let's talk concessions. I know that's important to a lot of people as they head out to go watch a movie. What do you guys have going on for food and for drinks?
You know, we're doing classic movie treats, popcorn, box candies, refillable sodas, trying to do fast, fun food, slices of pizza, things like that.
Yeah, very cool. And if people want to come out this weekend, what movies do you guys have on the schedule?
So every Saturday we're doing a free kid show. This Saturday will be Sonic the Hedgehog, then 30-year anniversary of The Crow, Friday and Saturday. Saturday at 7:30, we're doing Dreamin' Wild, filmed locally. You know, Zooey Deschanel, Casey Affleck, Walton Goggins. I mean, a great cast, great story. Of course, the Don Emerson story. People know that. Yeah, we're just looking forward to showcasing more Spokane.
Yeah, amazing. Now we'll have full information on the schedule, tickets, all the information you need to come by on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
Heard great things from people that have gone and checked out over the last couple weeks here.
Yeah, it's really great. Great to see it. It's thriving. Here is your sunrise this morning. Well, just about sunrise, I suppose.
Warmth is thriving. Yeah.
Love that.
We're about 10 minutes away from the official sunrise, and we're just going to have the heat that's going to come in. We had it yesterday. It was beautiful. St. Patrick's Day. After the parade Sunday, I was walking around. I forgot that it was St. Patrick's Day. I had no green on. 39 into the valley right now, 31 into Deer Park. You've got temperatures in the upper 30s from Cheney to Spangle, 43 at the airport, 37 into Post Falls. All of that is above average. 70 degrees for the high today. That would be a new record, 68 the record. That was set back in 1949. So the current record is 68. Looks like we're going to crash that. We had a record yesterday. 43 for the overnight low. Going to be a clear sky, very mild. Things are looking great. So 70 today. Our current record is 68. Tuesday, the current record is 68. We're forecasting 68. And then we're going to see things cool down dramatically into the weekend. And look at what's going on right now around the country. And while we have record warmth, we see that high pressure pushing everything north and then dropping south, that low, bringing winter weather to much of New England. We're going to see that reverse here by the end of the week. So we look at what's going on in Spokane. We have that high pressure. Now, Tuesday, we see it weakening and moving out. Now we're allowing more of that cold air to come in, and we're allowing some of that wet weather to come in from the southwest. That's going to meet. That's going to be rain, snow into the mountains. But for today and tomorrow, maybe a few high, thin clouds. That's going to be about it. Really looking pretty good. We're going to see, again, a dry condition today, tomorrow, even into Wednesday with a little cooler temperatures. 70 today, Coeur d'Alene 70, 70 Ritzville, 74 Tri-Cities. It's going to be beautiful. All right, so 68 tomorrow, 60 on Wednesday. Thursday, 55, and then we really see that increased chance of showers with colder air coming in. Now, 49 is a normal high for this time of year. We're going to see that throughout, Saturday, at least above average, and then rain, snow mix possible Sunday morning. But that's Sunday morning. Today is Monday. Let's enjoy the week.
Definitely going to enjoy the present.
Oh, man. All right. What a dip. What a change. Yeah. Thanks, Mark.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:49.
Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Monday. Your morning sprint is next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open.
RSV can severely affect the lungs and lower airways.
But I'm protected with Arexvy.
Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious for those over 60, including those with asthma, diabetes, COPD, and certain other conditions.
But I'm protected.
Arexvy is proven to be over 82% effective in preventing lower respiratory disease from RSV and over 94% effective in those with these health conditions. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose Arexvy.
RSV? Make it Arexvy.
There's some things that work better together. Like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya helps you choose the right amounts without over or under investing. Across all your benefits and savings options, so you can feel confident in your financial choices.
They really know how to put 2 and 2 together. Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected. Psst, psst. With Flonase, allergies don't have to be scary. Spray Flonase Sensimus daily for non-drowsy, long-lasting relief in a scent-free, gentle mist. Psst, psst. Flonase, all good. Also, try our allergy, headache, and nighttime pills.
Why do dermatologists worldwide recommend La Roche-Posay? Effective skincare like La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer delivers double action to help repair skin's barrier and provide 48-hour hydration for healthy-looking skin. La Roche-Posay.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice, relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do? We got you. Want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. At the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's just before 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Spokane's historic Northside Movie Theater is open and thriving. Allison Martinez is live with a look at the newest updates to the historic Garland Theater.
But first, let's get over to Mark with your forecast on a very warm start to our work week.
Yeah, very mild. Record temperatures throughout the region today in our first alert weather. 43 currently, but cooler into Coeur d'Alene. 10 degrees cooler, 33. I did the math for you. Our highs there are going to be around 70 degrees. Sandpoint 64 and sunny, gorgeous. And we'll have 73 into Moses Lake. Our day today, sunshine with a high of 70. We're going to be in the mid to upper 60s all afternoon long.
Today, the trial continues for the former Idaho State Trooper accused of killing his wife. Kootenai County prosecutor says Daniel Howard killed Kendi Howard in 2021, saying the motive stemmed from Kendi wanting a divorce and claiming he killed her so she wouldn't get half of the $2 million in assets the couple shared. The state also claims Kendi died from asphyxiation and not from a gunshot wound to the head. They say Howard staged her death as a suicide. Howard's defense argues there is no evidence showing he pulled the trigger. 4 News Now will be in the courtroom today. We'll bring you developments on KXLY.com.
We now know the name of the second driver accused in a deadly hit and run that killed a Spokane woman last week. Police say Monty Curtis hit Casey Jr. with his car early Wednesday morning on Highway 2 near Airway Heights. Curtis made his first court appearance Friday afternoon. According to court documents, Curtis drove to a restaurant parking lot after hitting Jr., then found a way back to his house in Spokane Valley. Police say he didn't call for help. Jr. was later hit and killed by a second driver who was accused of drunk driving. The commissioner has set Curtis's bail at $25,000. His next court appearance is scheduled for March 26th. Now, police charge that other driver, Melissa Jolly, with vehicular homicide.
Today, we're hoping to learn more about a fire in a Colville home on Friday, killing a toddler. When the Colville Fire Department responded to that call, someone told them a small child might be trapped inside a home near North Elm Street and 2nd. Crews arrived to see a housing unit fully engulfed in flames. Eventually, crews were able to get that fire out and get into the house where they found the child dead. Fire officials have not provided any more information as to what caused the fire. We'll update you as we learn more.
Well, we have a consumer alert for you this morning. Best Buy has recalled more than 250,000 Insignia air fryers due to a fire, burn, and laceration hazards. No injuries have been reported, but the company has received 24 reports of the air fryer handles overheating and the glass door shattering. There have been 6 reports of the air fryers catching fire. The air fryers were sold at Best Buys in U.S. and Canada from November of 2021 through November of last year. If you have one, Best Buy says to stop using it immediately.
A team of Spokane women created a new mobile app to help women review areas where they feel unsafe on the Centennial Trail and other parts of Spokane. The app is called Peachy, and it's set to fully launch in June. Women can review things like how lit a parking lot is and how many people use a specific hiking trail. We have more information about the new app under this story on KXLY.com.
Starting today, the eastbound off-ramp at exit 15 on I-90 in Coeur d'Alene will be closed for tree removal. According to the Idaho Transportation Department, exit 15 will be closed daily from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. through this Thursday. And drivers can access downtown by exiting the freeway at exit 14 and taking 15th Street south to Sherman Avenue. The next available off-ramp for drivers is exit 17 at Mullen Trail Road. Signs are in place throughout the area to alert you to this closure. We have more information of this story on our website, KXLY.com.
About a year ago, the Garland Theater almost closed its doors for good, but the Spokane community and movie lovers came together to save the Garland Theater. Now, after 2 months of renovations, the theater is officially open and ready to welcome in crowds with new sound, new screen, and just better overall ambiance in the theater and in the entryway everywhere you go. Now, we have several shows coming up this weekend that you can view. We have the information on our website, KXLY.com.
It's time to fill out those brackets. 4 local teams going dancing this year. March Madness officially here. The NCAA tournament is returning to the Lilac City. The Spokane Arena is hosting first and second rounds of the tournament, welcoming teams from all over. Here's a look at the bracket. St. Mary's is taking on Grand Canyon University. We're also seeing the Alabama Crimson Tide roll to town to battle Charleston. San Diego State also coming to Spokane, playing the Blazers from UAB. And Auburn is set to clash with Yale. That's two SEC schools, Auburn and Alabama, coming to Spokane.
It was also an exciting weekend for soccer players as Spokane Velocity played its first home game in franchise history Saturday, hosting the Richmond Kickers at One Spokane Stadium. And the crowd was absolutely electric. Velocity hung on for a 2-1 victory, its first win in franchise history in front of an at-capacity crowd. Their next game is coming up this Saturday back at One Spokane Stadium. We'll have a final check of weather right after this.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a bonus for me.
The Honda you want is here. Driving the moment with the rugged and capable Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Find your adventure with great offers now available on the Honda you want. All from the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
You should Angie that.
Angie what?
Angie that. It means comparing custom quotes from skilled service professionals or booking at an upfront price so you can find the best price for you. Get started today at Angie.com.
If you haven't looked out the window yet this morning, do so. And there it is, blue sky. Sunrise, it's gorgeous. We're going to have a high today of 70. It's going to be sunny. Winds are going to be light. Really, things are looking pretty good. And it will look that way again tomorrow. We're going to be at 68 degrees. We do see a change. This high pressure moves out. And then we start to see cooler, more unsettled forecasts coming in Wednesday, 60. We're into the mid-50s on Thursday. Hovering around 50, low 50s Friday, Saturday with increased rain chances for our region. We could even see some rain snow mix coming in.
Enjoy the day today. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Thanks for joining us this morning, though.
We'll see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates. GMA starts now.